don't come every day. And one reason why I don't come every day is because then I feel like talking. Okay. Uh, I must say I'm grateful to God for bringing so many good people into my life. That's been the biggest achievement I can ever pat about myself. Yogesh Ji and Neel are two such veterans from our industry and great human beings who was introduced to me by uh, some good friends, well-meaning friends, and I don't know how that is going to benefit me, but I've, I'm after it. I keep getting them back to our office and meet them. I met Neil in Orissa. I went all the way to Orissa to meet him, though he's from Pune. Thank you so much. And I couldn't wait. That was one reason. Because when I get introduced to some interesting people, I'm very curious to go and meet them, befriend them, and see what I can learn from them. Thank you very much I must thank him and you all for coming into my life. Thank you so much.
For 32 years now, started my career with customs, 7 years. Not that I did not like, I did not take any money, and that was kind of exception in the customs. People will say, "There goes this guy, he never takes money." So anyway, I didn't want to continue there because not taking money or something that not that that's the life I wanted or something. I always wanted to get to the corporate sector. So then at this time Toyota came to India. I was with Toyota. Uh, 1998, Toyota plant was set up. I was instrumental in managing the logistics. Worked in Toyota in the global role for 9 years. Then with Flextronics and Chrysler, and my last stint was with DHL, was handling a couple of accounts. So 32 years experience I've got in shipping and logistics, every domain. Now I have my own startup, again, shipping logistics, veterans there, Pratapji, Yogeshji and all. So we look forward to partnership with companies, collaborate with companies. Our focus is primarily, we see in logistics, the biggest challenge is for the SMEs. Large companies, they have manpower, they have time, they have money, they have access to software, latest software, but uh, suffer the major pain is for the SMEs. The SMEs form the major chunk of the Indian market economy, right? Having worked for 32 years, 33 years now, I have come to a stage where I want to do something different, right? Not continue to work somewhere or something like that. Whatever we do should make a difference to our career, right? And our contribution to society, right? So focus is on small and medium-sized enterprise, both in the customer segment as well as the vendor segment. To customer, and when it comes to the vendors, the unorganized who are doing a tremendous job actually. So let's see how far we go. I don't want to give a speech here, but thank you so much, and nice setup, and I like this thing. Not many companies do it, and it's a good culture to start the day. Maybe you can do it every day if you want, but silent prayer in the morning is good. And I'm a big time meditation guy. 30 years I do 1 hour to 2 hour meditation every day. So, and I see the benefit of that. Everything is attention, and attention, whatever you pay attention to, that grows in your life, right? No. So that's it. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks.
Hi, good morning, everyone. And first of all, I would like to thank Pratapji for inviting me to his office, as well as, it's a privilege for me to be part of this morning prayer ceremony. And I'm so, happy to see all this. And I really thank God that, yes, today I got this privilege to be with you all, and especially the way it is structured is really remarkable. And I can only say that it's you are very lucky to have this kind of ritual, which is every day some kind of a routine, looking at a vision, praying. Very few corporates in our country, or possibly I would say in the globe, have this. So you are one of the luckiest God gifted, that you got this opportunity. And I remember, when I saw this daily news kind of a thing. I worked for almost close to about 29 years with Blue Dart DHL, and we had a similar culture, daily news. And everyone in the morning used to look at the daily news, one to get the business news or the other about business issues, etc., etc. Apart from that, the birthdays and the wedding anniversaries, because putting people together, and that's a great thing I also saw here. Wishing, and that is where the connect between the country used to happen. Somebody in Calcutta wishing somebody in Bombay, otherwise you don't know. That's how we created that. So really, I think that is the great thing which I see here. Um, and now, when you see India has reached to a situation stage where you saw peak hours, what Guruji mentioned. I think we have reached to a peak time. Next 10 years or 20 years are the best for the Indian economy and for a country. What other, like you must have seen at the World Economic Forum, a lot of people said India has already emerged. It's developed, it's not developing. So we have come to a stage where the next 10, 20 years will be for us. You saw in the news, logistics, Indian economy growing at close to 7% plus, where rest of the globe is struggling. Our we would be growing at that pace. You can imagine what opportunity it will offer to people like us, especially you all youngsters. Or there will be huge thing which will happen. So you have already laid a strong foundation, and you will see it yourself how the companies were strong from the employee force perspective, integrity perspective, transparency perspective, will really excel in the next phase of our journey. We will be growing because if you well perform during the peak time, which is us for now, nobody can imagine that growth. So, wish you all the best. And once again, thank you for getting me here.